Welcome. I'm Amy, an intuitive spiritual teacher, peace minister, healer, law of attraction coach, pet psychic, true love guru, and your biggest cheerleader. Serving the whole world from my headquarters in Texas, I'm here to guide and empower you through this great awakening in truth and consciousness. Join my private membership association today at awakenedalliance.org, where you can purchase an emergency video or remote reading. Join my Daily Boost subscription for extra energetic support. Ask a question on my Ask Amy Q&A, including True Love Spreads. Talk with other like-minded people in my forum, or even sign up for personal mentoring. Always check beneath my videos for my latest links and timestamps, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Have a beautiful day. Hey everybody, welcome to this week's Ask Amy Q&A. I hold these Q&A sessions every Thursday, 12 o'clock Mountain Time. So feel free to join me, and I'm usually live in the chat, but it's usually a premiere, meaning that it's pre-recorded and then put up on Thursdays for us all to kind of hang out together and listen back to together. Listen back to? To listen to together. And react to, I suppose. So to order one of these questions, all you have to do is go to my website and become a member if you're not a member already, and just go to services and order a Ask Amy Q&A. And it's that simple. And I have links to everything beneath my videos as well. So everything is there for you. Now, you guys know about my Daily Boost. Or you might know about my Daily Boost. And basically what that is you have to become a member first. And once you're a member, you have the capability of becoming a Daily Boost subscriber. And it's a monthly service. Basically, every day, I lend my energy to you somehow. So either through a blissing, or when I'm doing my Qigong, or just I'm praying for you, and I get messages for you guys as well. And I have a page called Winks from the Universe, where every few days or so, approximately, I put up a message that I feel Spirit wants you guys to know. So I wanted to give you guys a post from Monday to let you guys know, like, kind of the types of things that go into those winks in the universe. And so the daily boosters go to this Winks page, and they're able to take a look at what I've written in there. And they're kind of like little diary entries, but they're specifically for the daily boosters. Okay, so on 11/7, I said, over the last couple of days, I feel lots of protection going out toward what Spirit is calling the innocence. That's INNOCENTS. Meaning animals, children, the elderly, and even our plants. And we're all, thank you, Annie. She's always confirming for me. And we're all being brought back to that place of innocence within us, as well as we shed the shadow aspects of ourselves and get back to living an unassuming life where we naturally love ourselves without effort and assume we are lovable, because the thought wouldn't even dawn on us otherwise. Disneyland, let's go. So look out for those innocents in your life, as well as the innocence in yourself right now. Also, if you're dealing with a chronic condition and you've been trying hard to overcome it, you're being assured your health is being restored, but healing takes time. It's not a time for force, but of patience and knowing. Tell your body what to do. I need you to turn any inflammation or problem cells into fuel for our healing now. Give yourselves encouragement. I believe in you. You can do this. Don't listen to what those doctors said. We can recreate this body from scratch by replacing unhealthy cells with flourishing cells, and believe in miracles. Don't give up or slide back. You never know. Some days I've felt something might not much be happening, something might not much be happening, something like that. Something not much is happening. but I woke up to a miracle. So just hang tight and don't lose heart. I'm always just an emergency call away, and you get 30% off. All the daily boosters get 30% off of emergency readings. So, and you get 30% off of those. So I hope you have me programmed in your phone, just as a reminder through the holidays. Much love. So that's what those winks are like. And those are usually, every 3 to, every few days or so, something like that. Okay. So let's get to the readings. I've got the insects and kind of Mother Earth vibe today with the little felt figures. Okay, I don't know what this is. I think that's an ant. Looks like an ant. Okay. So as always, if that resonates for you and you want to look up what that is and what that represents, then you can do that. There's also, let's see, where are those? Oh, I don't have them with me right now. I guess I put them down somewhere else. Okay. That's going to be here. That's going to be ready to go in a second. Okay, right there is good. All right. 5252. Hi, Amy. Thank you in advance for answering my question. So I recently found out that one of the guys in my friend group is a true love option for me. So I wonder how you found that out. I'm just really curious because it's almost like somebody told you. And nobody can tell you who a true love is, just so you know. Not any psychic or anybody, but you. So hopefully that just means that you've watched my All About True Love playlist on YouTube, and you've maybe watched all the different types of true love, one of those videos, so that you've been able to identify for yourself. Just throwing that out there. But we got together this past weekend as a group, and he was a bit more talkative with me compared to normal, but still not much. I can feel myself wanting to reach out to him after this weekend, but I don't know if that's the right move for sure, or if I should wait for him to reach out to me. I definitely feel ghosted by him, but I know there is a connection there, and don't know if he's just not ready yet, if something's holding him back, or what he's thinking in general. We all stayed the night at my friend's house, and as I went to leave for bed, I laid the blanket that I had over him since he had none. This was my way of making a small gesture towards him, since I haven't done so in the past. But I don't know if he noticed or cared. After this weekend, he's all that I can think about. So if you could give me any insight as to where he's at, it would be very helpful. Thank you so much for all your help. Okay. Cool. All right. Let's see about this guy. Yeah, he definitely noticed. He thought it was very sweet. Okay. So, okay. That one. All right. So I'm going to do a true love spread and just see what he's, I just got the word shy. So he's a little shy. Nah, she couldn't like me like that. He's guarding his heart just a little bit by being in denial a bit. So if you haven't yet, then definitely look at my playlist All About True Love, and watch the video that's on my videos tab on my website that says the Divine Masculine's Ultimate Test, because it's really helpful to see what the Divine Masculines have to go through in order to be with their Divine Feminines. And he is just beginning his process. So he's got a little ways to go till he's really like in his power. Yeah, see, transformation is the first card out. That's confirmation for you. Wow, he has a lot of faith in this connection. He feels like he wants to apologize. Maybe he's apologizing for his defensiveness. Maybe the guardedness that I was thinking, that denial. He wants to, wow, he's trying to have the strength to fight for you. It's almost like people are saying something like that you guys aren't a good match or something like that. Does he have a kid? Because I have a couple pages here. So either he feels like a lot more immature than you, or he feels like what he offers is so little. But he does want to make a big heartfelt apology and maybe even ask you out on a date. He wants to give back to you. So I wouldn't contact him. You have to let him get up the courage to do this. He's going through a massive transformation right now so that things can go forward and get unstuck. But he is having a fight for you somehow. So these masculines can kind of have a tough time with people pleasing and stuff. So let him overcome that so he can have the victory, because he definitely wants to give back to you, and he definitely wants to have that success, that wish fulfillment with you. So he's just going through some healing of some mental conflict right now. And it could be about not feeling like he's good enough for you. Maybe he knows somebody else likes you that he thinks would be better suited for you. They do that to themselves sometimes, but he's ultimately trying to get in his power. So let's take a look at some of these masculine cards. These are my notes from my beloved from your beloved ghoster on my website. All right, so what would he say right now? I'm open to or planning on relocating to be closer to you. I'm open to compromising more than you may realize. Let's think outside the box and figure out a way. You're that important to me. Wow. That's interesting. I know you think your body isn't perfect, but it's heaven to me. And I often think about and look forward to exploring it and how to pleasure you beyond what you've even known. I want you so bad. Wow. That's definitely in the masculine energy right now. I'm about to reach out, but I'm so nervous I can hardly stand it. So much to say, explain, and apologize for. Just give me a moment to get ready so I don't mess this up. All right. I feel like such a coward. I'm so discouraged about my people pleasing. It's a hard habit to break, but I know it's time to start putting myself first, because I know I want you and I know I have to do this. Wow, that fighting for you in his heart space. My love, I have unwavering faith in us. In fact, I've never believed in anything like I believe in us. Please hold the space for this while I figure out how we can start building the best life we can together. Holy cow. So he's even saying, hold tight while I do some of these things. I miss you so much. My heart aches. I don't know what I'd do without you in my life. Please don't go date someone else. I know I seem to be taking my time, but I'm evolving faster than you might think. Okay. So he's on his way. He is on his way. So that he definitely feels like a really good, he sounds like a true love. I would have to agree with that. He sounds exactly like what they go through. Okay. So hope that affirmed for you what you were already thinking and feeling. Okay, 5254. You got an earthworm. Oh. An earthworm. That's funny. Oh gosh. God's got a great sense of humor. Okay. Hi, Amy. God bless you. Thank you. And thank you for all your assistance. I have two questions. Number one, I used to live in a brown house in Atlanta. I always felt uncomfortable when I went to the downstairs area. I always felt I was being watched. Is there someone down there, and can you help release them if so? I get a yes. And I get a male, like a dark male, like a shadow figure. Is he was he once alive? No. It feels like he's some kind of like a there feels like somebody used to stay or live downstairs or be downstairs a lot, a male, and it just feels like he attracted a negative entity. So it's not even like a, like a ghost or anything. It's an entity. And it used to actually kind of taunt the person, the male that used to live down there or spend a lot of time down there, play with his head and stuff. Oddly enough, it's kind of creepy that it doesn't seem to really have a personality, or like it just has the outline of a man in a suit, which is kind of weird. But there's no facial features, or it's just all shadow, like just a shadow person. And I don't really even sense or feel like anything like scary or mean, or it feels very neutral, which is kind of strange. Anyway, let's work on removing this guy for a minute. Hepe ma asheshenke indatai sanse. Halai ma ama anaha against. It's almost like it was waiting for the other person to come back, and it's like time has stood still. So I don't know if that place has ever been cleansed or smudged properly to just release the energy from there. But it's being done so now. So Papa and Shishi na hai he ken tai son se I pe na Shishi la he na I hopo mohama an han tai tai ke la la Shishi tai tai he la man la kin sa se shi na tai kin sa se la ina ha okay. Let me see here. Interesting. There was some activity like right underneath that house. And then as I started to look at the energy of it, it started to sink down further into the earth. So I think it's retracting back. Hi. Okay. That feels better. Much, much better. Feels like somebody needs to feng shui that space and just get some real good vibes going on in there. I feel like even like playing some crystal bowls in that room, I think would be really great. Anything else? Hapat and Shane had Ipan. Thank you. The house just said thank you. Cool. All right. So number 2, you recently did a remote reading for my sister. She said you cleared her house wonderfully. Oh, good. Thank you. All of a sudden, my sister, though, has been diagnosed with sea cancer. Did the entities in the house cause it, or is it karma? Basically, why does she have it? So say she putting everyone else first. A lack of prioritizing herself and her joy. Did the entities in the house have anything to do with her getting it? No. However, it can also be caused by a feeling of not feeling safe. If she hasn't put her, and I just got a message about this last night too, that in the collective there's an energy of feeling unsafe, and that people are putting their safety in the wrong things, like thinking that if they're in the perfect location or have the perfect property or have the perfect house or have an eco-friendly house or have a house with no AI or have like all of, if they have all their ducks in a row and all these perfect things, then they'll find peace, then they'll feel okay, then they'll feel safe, and then they'll feel secure. So Spirit is saying that no, your security needs to be in holding hands with God in the moment, in presence, feeling the aliveness of the cells in your body, and feeling like just feeling very anchored and grounded in the moment. That's when you're going to feel your best, and that's when you're going to feel like you can relax and not be constantly looking for the next shoe to drop or the next thing to go wrong or the next argument to happen or the next drama to happen or whatever, you can let your guard down and just kind of relax into a happy life. And I do feel that there's been a little bit on edge or uneasiness about her in her life. So she's never really settled down, like really settled down. Like taking a nice deep breath of, I'm here and I'm safe and everything's going to be okay. So the other major cause is, I was just saying, I think in the last Q&A or something, that I just learned about GMOs. GMOs are in everything. And if you even get the tiniest, smallest molecule of a GMO, you will get that C word. So, or at least it'll be coursing through your veins or in your body or whatever. So, I have done about 1 million things. I've told you guys this because I've had it for, I don't know, 3 years, maybe more. I don't know, a while. It's been a while. And I used to have a protocol I gave out, and it would tell you all these supplements to take and all these things to do. And I tried all those things. The only thing that's like ironclad that works at 100% without fail, but it does scar, is called black salve. And that I have actual tangible proof every single time that I use it. But I'm careful when I use it because it is super effective, but it does scar, like I said. So, but you can safely put it, on animals, children, whatever, whoever has it. You just put a tiny little dab, like the end of this pen, a tiny little dab on any spot that looks like it's questionable, no matter where it is on your body. And if it is the C word, it turns it black, and then it kills it. It contains it like in a sack, and then you extract the sack, and the whole thing comes out. And it takes it up very, like, it's very compact, so you don't leave any of it in there. It's gone. So it's nature's incredible way of healing that issue. And then you have to take care of it, like, give it, spray it with silver is one of the best ways that I found. And that heals it the best and the fastest, is to spray it with silver a lot. Of course, it also involves covering it with a Band-Aid and all that kind of stuff through that whole process. And everything I just described can take weeks, for it all to heal and get okay again. And we're talking like, there's also black salve that you can take for the outside or for the inside as well, like capsules that you can take on the inside, that you can take internally. So, so that is one of the best solutions I know that's totally ironclad. But one of the best things I know now, in retrospect, looking back at this journey I've been on, is now I know that fasting, what's known as fasting, I call it healing, but fasting is not eating, let's just say not digesting food, is the fastest way to your best health possible. There are ways that you can support yourself through fasting. You can watch Dr. Eric Berg or Dr. Jason Fung, Fung, and both of them give a lot of great advice on supplements to take while you're fasting. They all talk about the benefits of long-term fasting. And I have gone through 2 21-day bouts, 2 21-day fasting times. And both of them have reaped really great rewards and results. My skin is better than it's been in a long time. It's very soft. And I don't know, my hair is great. Like everything, I was healing all kinds of things. I had asthma for a long time, and I used to wheeze at night. I don't do that anymore. If I get any little bumps or insect bites or anything, they heal like immediately, super fast, like within a half hour or something. It's like gone like that. If I get a cut or anything, it heals immediately. Like, it's pretty awesome. So I feel like I'm making up for all the abuse that I've put it through by eating 3 meals a day and more for years. So that's what I would suggest doing for any major chronic illness at all. And I believe I have another question here, so I might be repeating this information because some people don't listen to this whole thing. They listen to just their reading. So Um, yeah, so let her know that I feel that those two things are the very best things that they can get their hands on, or she can get her hands on. Black salve. Is there another name for it? I forget. Black salve. I don't know. You can get it on Amazon. I like to get it from what is it called? Zenith Herbal. You have to write them a check. So it's interesting. You have to write them a check, but yeah, Zenith Herbal. They have a really great salve that's kind of like a little mud. And you just stick the mud on you and put a band-aid over it. Within and don't get it wet or anything. Just keep it on there for like 24 hours and it'll turn black if it's the C letter. Otherwise, it won't affect it at all. So, and once you've done it, like it's so funny because I'll put out these videos and I'll talk about how sometimes I still get little bumps and stuff like that. And even though I'm telling everybody it is the C letter, they still will go, no, it's probably the parasites rising, or no, it's probably this, no, it's probably that. Trust me, guys, when you have put black salve on like 100 or more of these little C bumps, you know what it looks like. You know what it acts like. Okay. I know what I'm talking about. It's so funny how people will do that, even though you're saying it with such confidence. It is the C, it's a little bump of the C letter. And it still rises up every once in a while and it disappears overnight. It's like it's the coolest thing. Like it'll just come up and then boom, gone. So it's amazing what happens when you start to incorporate fasting. It's pretty darn miraculous, and you'll see all kinds of other things disappear. I don't think it's karma. I think it's a part of living in a very toxic world right now, and I also feel that a lot of people are purging this kind of stuff and learning how to heal themselves and learning to see how God's got their back and how people have an immune system they can rely on. And you do not need a medical professional. You know, it's in all the movies on purpose, guys. It's in all the TV shows that you must go see a doctor. All of that, all of it is a ploy. You don't need, you just need your instincts and you need your intuition and you need a little jar of black salve and you need to just not eat food and support yourself through what that puts your body through, because it's harder on your body to be taking in food than to be allowing your body to heal itself. I always say, like, you're either healing or you're eating, or you're digesting. I should say you're either healing or you're digesting. You're either doing one of those two things. When you're not eating, you're healing. If you've eaten and you have to digest it, you're digesting, but you're always in one of those two modes, right? If that, I mean, that helps it sink in, right? With as much as we stuff our faces, as a society, we're always in digestion. We're never in healing, hardly ever, except when we sleep. So I'm hopefully going to be helping a lot of people turn that around and stop eating so much. And it's only because the sugars and the MSG and all of that sort of stuff that's got you addicted to it, that you feel like you have to have it. But once you break the habit, once you go a few days without and you start learning how to cope with it and you start seeing it, like when you feel the hunger really bad, sometimes you're just like, that's just parasites trying to stay alive. They're trying to get me to break and to eat some food so that I'll give them some sugar and you'll have sweet cravings and stuff. But once you're onto them and you know what's going on, then you can be tough through it, and then it subsides and you're like, okay, there we go. I knew it. Okay, so next. Oh, I haven't had any of my. Let me pour myself some drink here. Hang on just a moment. So I'm having myself some chicory. It's rather lovely. It's really good for your digestion. Good for your digestive system and digestion if you're digesting. Okay. 5255. What are you? 5255. Butterfly. Oh, she's cute. Okay. Little butterfly. And rather appropriate for who this fell on. Hi, Amy. I've had both of the conversations we talked about during my most recent session with you, with my masculine and his friend. And I'm wondering if you can do a true love spread on how he's feeling currently since these conversations and recent developments. There are some days I do a really good job of focusing on me and building a new life, and other days it can really be discouraging or difficult. All right, so let's take a look here. See what's going on. What is he thinking and feeling right now about her? And all the things that are going on in their situation right now. What's he thinking and feeling right now about her, please? What's he thinking and feeling about her right now, please? I just got like fancy dancing. Did you dance for him recently somehow? Ooh, some passion. These boys, I tell you, the divine masculines right now, they're feeling really turned on by their feminines. All right. Oh, wow. You have the devil and the lovers as I say that in his head. Wow. Wow. I think he's having conversations with other guys who are like, oh my gosh, she is so pretty. Oh my gosh. And he's hearing these comments and he's just feeling a bit defensive about it, like she's mine. And it's like, yeah, he is making some major decisions right now based on the passion in his heart and him wanting to fight for you in this connection. He has a lot of faith that you guys are not just something, you guys are like the thing, and he wants to go to the next level with you and celebrate giving back to you. He's just trying to get up the strength to apologize and make some kind of an offer, make some kind of a gesture. He wants to go forward very quickly with lots of communication, text messages and calling and all that kind of stuff. So maybe he's going to test you because you have set your boundaries. He's tired of having all this mental conflict around the situation, and he's trying to heal it because he knows he wants to get naked with you. Look at all of the nakedness. Look at all of this. All these people naked. That is a lot of naked people. 4 or 5. That's 5. 5 is change. So he could also be making a major decision on maybe drinking too much. Like if he drinks too much, maybe he's deciding not to do that anymore. Maybe he's, making some healthier decisions. Yeah, he's making healthier decisions. He's for sure doing that. He's thinking of you all the time. You're tormenting him, and he knows eventually he has to express his feelings for you. He feels divinely guided to this connection. He is absolutely heartbroken over not expressing his love for you. He feels like he is holding the biggest secret ever from you, and he hates that. He hates it. He wants it. He wants to manifest a new passionate start, and and feels a lot of regret over being immature in the past. So he's trying to man up, basically, is what this looks like. He's really trying to man up and have his wish fulfillment, which is you. There might be something with children here too, because you've got 2 pages and then you've got the 6 of Cups, and all those have children. Getting some good reciprocation between the 2 of you is going to be like the best feeling in the whole world for him. So I would not reward that until he's done, what you've asked. Do you know what I mean? You have to be careful with your boundaries in the situation that he's in. So he's not married or anything. It's like he's just, all right. I'm very sick, or someone close to me is. I don't want to burden you with the situation, so I'm just taking care of it right now. Okay. You know what, too? There's been, and it's coming up in your reading for a reason. I got all these emails all of a sudden, all on the same day. Your loyalty and rewards are coming. Your rewards are going, your loyalty rewards, like a whole list of the word loyalty and rewards are coming. So I think that is a message for you. I don't have an answer for you right now. I'm not sure what to say. So rather than say anything I regret like he's done before, I'm staying clear of you for a little bit. But I'm making plans for us behind the scenes I don't want you to know about yet. I'm setting us up for a bright, stable future, and I want to impress you the next time we talk. Okay. I don't care what others think of us. We're perfect for each other. That's all that matters. So, maybe you think people have been talking. Maybe people have been saying, yeah, that you just, I don't know. What have they been saying? What have these people been saying to discourage him? I just get differences. I get the word differences. People think that you should be like the person that you're supposed to be with, like that you guys should, that it's a compatibility thing or something like that. There is something to compatibility. I mean, you got to feel like your person is like a really good friend, but it's actually really good also to have a lot of differences. It's like similarities, but like really the same in a way. We are essentially all the same, in terms of like we all have fears, we all have insecurities, we all let things hold us back, we all have blockages, we all have, all that kind of stuff. We all go through all the different emotions. But I think it's really good to have a partner that's different from you, because some of you are, strong in certain situations and others are strong in other situations. And then you can complement each other, and you guys aren't doing the same thing at the same time all the time. Oh, I'm afraid you're seeing someone else. I don't want to reach out and get rejected. So maybe he thinks you're using that as an excuse or something. I'm about to reach out, but I get so nervous I can hardly stand it. I have so much to explain and apologize for. Please just help me. Just let me get ready. Okay, one more. You're pushing me away. Try to control us and control this. Please give me lots of space right now so I can be sure that my decisions are based on what I truly want at my core and not because you're pressuring me. There you go. Maybe they're trying to do, maybe it's not necessarily like, although I did get differences. The people are saying you guys are too different. Oh, I've been living a double life and I need to make major changes to be more authentic. Well, there you go. He knows he's living a double life. A lot of times those karmics, they really play like Little Miss Perfect, you know, and people fall for it. People in their immediate atmosphere, they'll be like, oh, but she's so this and that. And it's like, you don't know what she's like at home though. And you don't know how she, she's faking it, or she like a lot of times the karmics just kind of play a role, like, it's like acting. So they might be falling for it and kind of falling for the facade he's putting out there, but it's not real. It's not real like it is with you. Let's say that. It's not real like it is with you at all. Okay, so give him plenty of space and just let him figure it out for himself and let him come to you, and you just keep focusing on yourself. Definitely don't expect anything over the holidays, because that'll just break your heart if nothing happens. And the best thing you can possibly do is just live your happiest life and be really happy. Get creative, do some fun project for Christmas or something. Like, I don't know, like, I don't know, make something, make something, crochet something, or, like keep yourself busy doing something creative and fun. You know what I just felt you doing? Oh my gosh, that's so fun. What do you call it? Poster board? It's not poster board, but like paper, that not construction paper, but like paper you could put on a wall. I just saw you putting up a big thing of paper on your wall, and in either painting or drawing all over it. I don't know what you're going to be putting on it, but almost like a dream board, kind of like a dream board. Maybe you'll even be like pasting pictures on it, like a map. Like, I went here. Do you remember? Oh gosh, there was the cutest movie. I think it was called Seven. Why can't I remember anything right now? So it's like seven something, and it was just such a great movie. But it was about this girl. She had like this. this plan. And the seventh guy she was going to date was going to be the one that she was going to marry or something like that. And it's based in the Pacific Northwest, and it's just what was that dude's name? I don't even know the dude. I can't remember the dude's name that's in it. So, but it's such a cute movie. But anyway, yeah, she had it all like, so maybe you're going to put this timeline, like about here, I plan to do this. And then there's going to be this, and then there's going to be a house. And then there's going to be like, just make it fun. You can even plan to destroy it afterwards or something, or maybe decorate it with all your favorite things over your whole lifetime of Christmases. I have no idea. But do something like that. Do something that'll be like really fun to do and you look forward to doing every day after work. That's going to bug me. In just a little bit, it's going to pop in my head, but all those things are. Oh, gosh. Isn't that frustrating when that happens? Okay. Contact paper. Contact paper. Is that what it is? Hi, sweetie. Nala's here laying next to me. Okay. Butterfly. A different kind of a different butterfly, but a butterfly. All right. Hi, Amy. It's been a while since I asked you about your health and got the C answer protocol from you. Unfortunately, some of the things that you recommended are not available in Australia, though I have sourced similar products but cannot follow your exact regimen. I have lost 10 kilos and following a pretty strict diet, but unfortunately, it's still progressing. Would you please ask Spirit my chances of fighting this, as everyone around me, including my doctors, think I'm on my way out? Oh, doctors. I never give up. I just want to know the truth of the matter with love. Oh, girl. All right. I did just see Never Give Up. Never give up. And don't ever, ever listen to a doctor. Those guys. They've been totally programmed and brainwashed by a whole culture of, yeah, I'm not even going to go into that. Don't listen to doctors. They don't know anything. They know what they've been told. I'll say it that way. They know what they've been taught and told, which isn't really helpful to keeping us healthy because they don't want us healthy. And that's the truth of the matter. So, however, I do have a solution for you, and I mentioned it a couple of readings ago, but I'm not sure you're going to listen to that, so I'm going to mention it again. As you probably, obviously you know, because you mentioned it, I have had it. I've dealt with it for years, and I've tried so many different things, and it sounds like you probably can't get the black salve. If you can get the black salve from Zenith Herbal, that's awesome stuff. And you can take it internally. You can take capsules of it. Or you can put it on your skin or whatever it is, whatever kind you have. Okay, so the next, that scars. So you have to be careful how you use it, but at least it's always definitive and you see the proof of it. So it feels good because you're just like, yeah, that's what it was, because it turned it black. When you put a little dab on it and you just put like the size of the end of a pen like this, just put a little tiny dab on, if it's skin or something like that, you just put it on there. It's probably not skin though. Sounds like you've got something else going on. In that case though, you have to just listen to your intuition on how many capsules to take, and you just follow what they say to do. And they have I think on Facebook or something, they might even have a Facebook group of people who are taking it, and you guys can bounce it off each other and have like a little chat with each other to tell each other like how much, what's everybody doing and how are they doing it. So I would do that. And in combination with fasting. I wouldn't do a diet, girl. I would not do a diet, because as long as you are digesting something, then you're not healing. So, and I said this before too. So sorry for those of you who are having to listen to this again, but you're always either healing or digesting. If you're digesting, you are not healing. So, and that's my theory. That's what I've discovered through my sabbatical that I went through, where I took 21 days of fast. I did 7 days, no food, no water. And then I did the 21 days of like just water and juice that first time. I've since done it again, the 21 days, only I just did water and tea. And I am trying to, I've been working on a parasite protocol thing, because, and I heard somebody recently say they heard that all disease stems from parasites. I would not be surprised at that at all. So rid yourself of parasites, and fast, and and have the black salve in your body. Black salve is such a kick-ass thing, man. That stuff, God, thank you for creating black salve. That thing will kill what's in your body. It will absolutely kill it. But here's also what to do. And I'm still going to feel into this for you and do a blissing for you as well. So sit down and listen to the beginning of this Q&A, today's Q&A, because I read a letter that I actually put up to the daily boosters. I don't know if you're in my daily boost. You might want to be, especially since that message pertains directly to you right now. So, so you got to command your cells. So you're the boss. You tell your cells what to do. Your body is like a little baby in a way, a little 5-year-old maybe. And so it'll do as you say, and you need to remind it sometimes. And you don't listen to doctors. They don't know what they're talking about. Here's what you do. I command you right now. I'm the boss. And what you're to do is you are to go after and dissolve all C cells, any kind of inflammation or any kind of problem cell in this body is going to be eaten and used as fuel for you to heal. That's how it's going to work from now on. We are going to be a healing machine. And you can watch Dr. Eric Berg, Berg, or Jason Fung, Fung, on YouTube. Both of those guys talk about long-term fasting and the benefits of it, and even supplementation that you can do to help yourself keep your strength, and to have energy and all kinds of things that you might need some help with. What else? I just got that you can absolutely recover. So you got to convince your body that it's got it. It's got this in the bag. Like so many people have cured it by themselves. I would stay away from sugar also, because sugar feeds parasites, and parasites is the C word. So they're little parasitic sacs, I guess. They're weird. Anyway, just tell your body what to do. Eat them, dissolve them, and use that as your fuel. When your body has nothing to do but focus on your healing, you will see it like the most incredible miracles. So somehow drown out the sound of those doctors, because they're just programmed and brainwashed anyway. So nothing that they say even matters. So, and there is a disclaimer everybody signs when they agree to these readings. Just got to put that out there. This is for entertainment purposes only. Do not listen to doctors. Just, some of them are knowledgeable about some things. And that's about all the credit I'll give them. So much has been wrong about what they've been taught. So much. They basically are going to have to go to school all over again and learn, yeah. So, that's my 2 cents. And she can do this. Absolutely. Like they're like, but of course. Yeah. And yeah, listen to that beginning message though, because there's so much about it now that it's like it's little pieces are coming. It's really it's speaking right to you. Okay. So, oh, they also said you got to get back to playing and laughing more too. Shishe na taiken sa se le pumpa ma ana ai heke na ai pumpa aha ala ala mama an. Ah, shishin kaina hai ila asan se pun. You could also even, I teach animals to do this for getting negative energy off of themselves from their people that they took on. But every time you eliminate, meaning peeing or pooping, you can picture that the sea is going out of you too. I mean, it's a good like, it's a way of going, oh, it's going out of me. Look at it's going out with everything else. So you could do that as well. Or you can imagine Pac-Man being in your body, like your good cells are going, yum, 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 yum. That was delicious. Whatever you want to use as a visual or any kind of aid like that. Yep, I just saw it go whoop and shrink down into a little pebble and then get tossed in the garbage. Take it. It's already ready to go. It wants to. It's excited about creating a miracle. So, I definitely invite you to take a look into fasting. Could be a total lifesaver for you. Okay. 5258. I just got that Elmo song stuck in my head. That's weird. Another worm. Interesting. An apple and a worm. It's a healthy apple though, and there's a little smiley thing. So I feel like you might be overcoming some black magic possibly, because you think of black magic as like when the princess bit the thing and it was all toxic and black inside or rotted. It could also be a reminder to be washing your vegetables and fruits and things. I just bought a little thing that you can put in a bowl of water and it vibrates or has a frequency to it or something that takes takes parasites and all the pesticides and stuff off of it, makes it float to the top, and then you just take your fruit or your vegetable out. Something like that. But I'm at Shishinkai Ala Oho Ma'an. I also feel like you're paying more attention to your health, being more conscientious of the things that you eat. They're saying fruit is good for you. Fruit is good for you as well. I don't know. I think an apple is considered a fruit. I'm not sure. But anyway. Hi, Amy and the collective. I hope everyone is having a wonderful November so far. I'm just wondering if I can get a true love spread on my divine masculine. Thanks a million. I have a beautiful weekend ahead. Love you. Yay. Okay, so let's take a look at her masculine. What is he thinking and feeling about her right now, please? What is he thinking and feeling about her right now, please? What is he thinking and feeling about? Whoop. Ooh, you got 2 10 cards. So the end of a difficult period, the end of a cycle, the beginning of a new cycle is really on his mind, is pushing him. It's pushing him out. It's like the very tail end of the last. It's like cleaning up after you've moved out. He's like at that stage of it, of whatever he's going through. Something has ended, and so something else can begin. Wow, look at that. The devil today, all this passion. He's transforming from his heart space because he's been so burdened and he wants to lay that burden down. Yeah, he's throwing some kind of an addiction and or a karmic out the window. That's what he's thinking about right now. Yeah, look at that. Transforming the situation so he can have his victory, so he can feel successful. And because he has some kind of clarity and truth, and it might be because he's been gathering more information about you and spying on you, possibly. Maybe that's all. Maybe spying on you or finding out about you has also burdened him in a way, but it's also given him the answers that he needs. And he's definitely wanting to bring this together and heal it. He is tired of it being on the horizon all the time, kind of teasing and taunting him. And he wants to maybe even work with you. He feels like you're really grounded and mature, and he feels like you'd be wonderful to work with. And working, and yeah, I feel like he's like abundant minded. He's like wanting to have a really good, solid financial situation with you. Yeah, look at that. Marrying the abundant woman. Maybe, did he find out you have money or something? I mean, this kind of looks like that, but it's like he's breaking free of some kind of a contract, possibly, so that he can do his own thing. And so he can, maybe he's becoming financially free, or he feels like you are, and he knows the right thing is to do right by you. He does kind of look up to you and see you as somebody who's like rather sophisticated or more sophisticated than he is. Um, he also may have said something to you that was either harsh or untrue, and he wants to give you clarity that will change things around. I feel like he's going to extend an olive branch, like, please forgive me, and pour out his love to you for a new start. It may have been a lie about the karmic or hiding the karmic. And he's just really scared if he doesn't do something to heal this, that you're going to go off with someone else. So, let me see here. Look at some masculine cards, beloved ghoster cards. I feel like you're too good for me. Yeah, see, the sophisticated thing. I'm afraid once you get to know me better, you won't want me and could find someone better. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. So ho'oponopono. I'm dealing with a stalker. It's a dangerous situation I don't want you involved with. As soon as I feel it's handled, I'll let you know. That could be the karmic still watching him real closely, or somebody watching him closely. I know you don't think your body is perfect, but it's heaven to me, and I often look forward to exploring it and pleasuring you more than you've known. Don't underestimate the power of our love. Expect a miracle. I want to call or visit so badly, but I have so much to do right now before I can give you the proper time and attention you need. I've been living a double life, and I need to make some major changes to live more authentically. Okay, being called to something else. I don't know what that would be. Oh, it just said pet card. I love how you try to speak my language. We got a good thing here. So he feels like you really get him like nobody else. Please come back. I'm allergic to something out in the yard. I feel like he's allergic to the karmic. That's funny. I think he's actually having symptoms. I'd like to spend some special one-on-one time with you. Can just the two of us, can you make that happen? It's so fun pulling pet cards for the masculines. I'm also feeling like getting you a couple of spirit cards. It may seem lonely at the top, but is the drama worth your peace? The kingdom of God is within you. You can have heaven on earth, but you must let go of everything to truly have it all. We're doing all we can to comfort and encourage you through this time. You're very important to us. We love you. Cry and get it out. This is just a purging to clear the way for better things ahead. You're handling yourself better than you think. Keep it up. Stop talking negative about things in your life and start only talking about what you're grateful for. Take your complaints inside to hash out in the stillness of your heart. All right, so hope that helps give you some clarification on your situation. It looks like you just need to let him continue to sort some things out right now. I would not contact him, and I would just let him come make amends. when he is feeling stronger, when he's feeling like, okay, I can do this, I can face this, I'm gonna go make this happen now. Okay, so 5259. 5259. 5259. No, we already did that one. We did that one. We did that one. Why did I put them back in here? All right. Okay, what is this one now? Okay, mosquito. Mosquito. Nala looks at it. You like the mosquito? The little mosquito. Okay. So 5259. Hi, Amy. I hope this message finds you well. As you already know, I'm a divine feminine on the spiritual path, like many of us here. Recently, my husband, blank, has requested a divorce as he has stated that he is unhappy in our marriage. This is news to me by surprise, as there were no signs of unhappiness from him in the last few months. We even went on a family vacation and there was zero clues of unhappiness. I felt completely blindsided by this sudden and impulsive decision from his end. He has never been forthcoming and has always betrayed me with unnecessary lies throughout the years. I feel completely heartbroken, but I know everything happens in divine timing. Does God or Spirit have any messages for me regarding this situation? Thank you in advance. Okay, meant to happen. It's a fated event. It feels like it's to clear the way for better things ahead. Especially if he's a liar and he was doing all that anyway. Like we are purging toxicity, we're purging anything unhealthy for us, we're purging all the bad stuff, and we're basically bringing the good stuff up to the surface for a breath of fresh air. So that's what you're going to be doing. You're reinventing yourself. I feel like you're going to change your hair, maybe even your appearance. Wow. You might even have like public accolades coming up very quickly, going into wild success and shouting from the rooftops and people singing your praises. I don't know what you're going to be doing, but like, wow. So you might even be uniting with your true love, communicating with and uniting with your true love in a really grounded, mature way that makes you guys both wildly successful and all your dreams come true. So just be in your Empress power and don't delay on getting balanced and taking action out of integrity. Watch my video and you're gonna be very happy and fulfilled. You just need to be courageous right now. Watch my Empress video. Just put in Amy Satori and the word Empress and watch that video because it'll help you to be in the right space through this. Do all the healing work you can on it. Take it as a gift from God. And I would do thank you, God, for my misery exercise here on YouTube. That will help you get in the right headspace and start to radically accept it the best you can. If you do Byron Katie's work, which I highly recommend, then I would definitely do her work on this issue. I feel like he might even have an affair, like somebody else that he wants to go towards. Guys have a tough time letting go of someone unless they have someone else, which is very unfortunate, but especially that it's come on like quite a surprise like this and how much he lies. Yeah, I do feel he has somebody else that he's feeling kind of excited about. So, and I just heard somebody say, are you really upset? And it was in a movie. Are you really upset because you're really gonna miss the person, or is it just an ego bruise? So be really honest with yourself. Was a dream situation for you? Were your dreams coming true with this man? Was he everything that you wanted him to be? It doesn't sound like it, you know? And if that wasn't the situation that was making you feel like, wow, I can just totally relax and be myself with this person and I know they got my back. If you don't feel that way in a connection, then you shouldn't be in it because it's keeping you from your dream life, the life that you could be having with somebody that you could have that connection with. So thank God for removing it. You know, maybe it's been months or years in the works, and God's been trying very, very hard to try to remove him from your life on purpose. So maybe this is just like the best possible thing that could have happened for you. So try to see it that way and try to look forward to what you want in the future. And I would start even making a list of all the things that you want in your life. What do you want your life to be like in 5 years? Write it all down. Like just make a wish list. What would my life look like if I were looking around right now? What's in my life in 5 years? And what do I want it to feel like? And what types of people do I want in my life? And how do I want them treating me and talking to me and interacting with me or whatever, you know? Yeah, start making your 5 year plan and start manifesting it by picturing it, working toward it, feeling excited about it happening, using affirmations. So get in your power and embrace it because it looks like it was meant to happen. Let me just do a blissing for your situation. I'm helping to ease the pain. Make sure that you do the work on it. It's very important that you shift some things so that you don't take it into your next relationship. Something about peanut butter. Whatever you're doing, if you're having tons of peanut butter right now, then you need to not have it anymore. And if you're not having enough of it and you never have it, then maybe incorporate more peanut butter. Is it protein or peanut butter? Peanut butter specifically. Or if you've been looking for something that you wonder if you're allergic to and you're searching for that answer right now, it could be peanut butter. But there's something you need to know about peanut butter right now that is significant for you. And I see you enjoying it. So I think that I think they're maybe even telling you like go ahead and enjoy it, you know. I just saw a star. So somehow you have a bright future and this had to happen to kind of shake yourself free of him so that you can go embrace that bright future. So, all right. Hope this helped. Let's do our general blissing and we'll get a little figure for you. For the general blissing. Oh, we already did that one. let's do the beehive. Because we're like a hive here, our little tribe. Okay. Everybody just relax your shoulders. Take a deep breath. Hama mana tain sa se la and shinke la. Hasan se la pimimam ana change la. Ila kirina tataihi ina oko momo anaki. Asa se shi la kiki ina ai whoop whoop mo on. Hala son se shi la ekipim ha hika ton chin. Halaki pepe bama. Halaki in tun tona shishinkai. Hala. All right, you guys have a great weekend. And yeah, to order one of these, you just go on my website, become a member if you're not already, and go to services and click on Ask Amy Questions. And And there you go. And then I'll see you guys next week. Bye.